Welcome back to the channel. In recent months, social media has been flooded with alarming headlines. Doctors gave up on Mama June, Justin's final moments, and Honey Boo Boo's heartbreaking goodbye. These titles, often accompanied by photos of family members in hospital beds or crying, have sent shockwaves through the fan base of the reality TV dynasty. But behind the dramatic thumbnails and breaking news alerts lies a complex story of real-life tragedy, chronic illness, and the predatory nature of celebrity tabloid culture. The source of the final moments rumors. To understand the current alarmist headlines, one must look back at the genuine tragedy that struck the family in late 2023. The final moments often referenced in clickbait videos are frequently not about Mama June herself, but her eldest daughter, Anna Cardwell. Anna passed away in December 2023 after a grueling battle with stage 4 adrenal cancer. The family documented the harrowing experience of her final days, including the moment doctors informed them that the cancer was no longer responding to treatment. When tabloid outlets use titles like Justin and Honey Boo Boo's final moments, they are often deceptively reposing footage from Anna's funeral or the family's vigil by her bedside to imply that June or Justin are the ones in peril. My June's actual health battles. While the doctors gave up narrative is largely exaggerated for clicks, June Shannon has faced legitimate documented health scares that have left her hospitalized. The vision crisis. June is legally blind. She suffers from untreated cataracts from childhood and further damage from surgeries. In recent seasons of Me June family crisis, she has expressed fear over losing the small amount of vision she has left. The 2022 hospitalization. June was rushed to the hospital after experiencing severe headaches and dizziness. At the time, doctors were concerned about a potential stroke or neurological issue. While she recovered, the doctors are baffled. Narrative began to circulate online. The weight struggle following her massive from not to hot transformation. June has struggled with weight fluctuations. The physical toll of rapid weight loss followed by weight gain combined with a history of substance abuse has left her immune system compromised. Justin Strad, the husband in the eye of the storm. Justin Strad, who married June in a courthouse ceremony in 2022 and later a lavish 2023 ceremony, has become a central figure in these rumors. Headlines claiming Justin's shocking final moments are entirely unfounded. Justin has been a stabilizing force for June, but he has faced his own health and legal challenges. He has been open about his journey with dental reconstruction and his past struggles with the law, but there is no evidence to suggest he is facing a terminal illness. The shock, referred to in many videos, usually refers to his reactions to June's behavior or the family's internal conflicts rather than a medical emergency. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, grief in the spotlight. Alana has spent her entire life from toddlers and tiaras to today under the microscope. The shocking moments involving Alana recently have been centered on two things: her transition to adulthood and her profound grief. College transition. Alana moved to Colorado to pursue a nursing degree, a move that was shocking to fans who still viewed her as a child. The loss of Anna. Alana was very vocal about the pain of watching her sister die. The final moments she shared with Anna were indeed heartbreaking, and her decision to share her grief on social media was met with both support and exploitation by gossip sites' relationship with June. The tension between Alana and June over Alana's college fund, which June allegedly mismanaged, has provided endless fodder for shocking headlines. The anatomy of a celebrity death hoax. The headline doctors gave up is a common trope used by content farms. These videos follow a specific pattern. The hook, a title suggesting someone is dead or dying. The misdirection. The video spends 10 minutes discussing old news like June's 2016 surgery. The reveal. In the last 30 seconds, it's revealed that the final moment was just a scene from a reality show or metaphor for a relationship ending. For the Shannon family, these rumors are particularly cruel because they interfere with the actual mourning process for Anna Cardwell. Fans are often left confused, wondering if another family member has fallen ill. Where the family stands today, 2024 to 2025. As of the latest updates, Mama June is active on social media and continues to film for her Wet TV series. While she deals with chronic health issues, she is not in a final moment scenario. Justin Stroud remains married to June and is helping her navigate the legal and financial fallout of recent years. The public fascination surrounding the Shannon family has only intensified as viewers continue trying to separate reality from internet fiction. After Anna Cardwell's death, every live stream, interview, hospital visit, or emotional family moment suddenly became fuel for speculation online. Some fans genuinely worried about the family's well-being, while others consumed the chaos like entertainment. What made the situation even darker was how quickly certain YouTube channels began recycling funeral footage and emotional clips to create entirely false narratives about Mama June, Justin Stroud, and Honey Boo Boo. Videos with titles suggesting emergency hospitalizations or secret deaths began spreading almost daily, often using dramatic music and misleading thumbnails designed to trigger panic before viewers even clicked play. Behind the scenes, however, the Shannon family was still attempting to process the enormous emotional damage caused by losing Anna. For June Shannon, the tragedy forced her into a painful position she had tried to avoid for years. Throughout her reality television career, June had often been portrayed as controversial, reckless, unpredictable, and emotionally distant. Critics accused her of prioritizing fame over family, especially during the years marked by addiction scandals and public meltdowns. But Anna's illness changed the public image surrounding June in a way few expected. Fans watched a mother desperately trying to reconnect with her daughter while facing the horrifying reality that time was running out. Those final weeks revealed a more vulnerable side of June that audiences rarely saw during earlier seasons of reality television. Instead of outrageous family drama or comedic chaos, viewers witnessed fear, guilt, helplessness, and grief unfolding in real time. That emotional shift is partly why so many people became vulnerable to the false death rumors spreading online. The atmosphere around the family already felt tragic, so fabricated stories blended easily into the public narrative. One viral video claimed doctors had secretly warned June she had only months left to live due to complications related to her vision problems and past substance abuse. Another falsely suggested Justin Stroud collapsed during filming and required emergency surgery. Neither story was true, yet millions of viewers shared the content before any fact-checking occurred. The rise of AI-generated celebrity gossip channels has made these situations even more dangerous because many videos now use robotic narration combined with edited photographs that appear disturbingly realistic. To casual viewers scrolling social media late at night, the stories can seem completely believable. Meanwhile, Honey Boo Boo herself found her private grief becoming internet spectacle. Alana Thompson spent her childhood entertaining audiences with humor, catchphrases, and pageant antics, but adulthood arrived under devastating circumstances. Watching her older sister deteriorate from cancer forced Alana into emotional territory no young person is ever truly prepared for. In live streams and interviews, fans noticed that the cheerful personality audiences once associated with Honey Boo Boo had become far more subdued. Her move to Colorado for college represented more than just education. For Alana, it symbolized escape, independence, and the chance to build an identity separate from reality television chaos. Still, even that transition became weaponized online. Gossip pages framed her departure as a secret feud or emotional breakdown, rather than a teenager pursuing her future after unimaginable lusts. The constant misinformation created additional pressure on the family because they often felt forced to publicly deny rumors while privately mourning Anna. Lauren "Pumpkin" Shannon faced similar struggles. As the sibling who frequently stepped into the caretaker role for Alana during June's addiction years, Pumpkin already carried enormous responsibility before Anna became sick. After the cancer diagnosis, family tensions intensified behind closed doors. Hospital visits, financial concerns, child care responsibilities, and emotional exhaustion placed pressure on everyone involved. Yet online audiences often reduced those complicated realities into simplistic clickbait narratives. Videos claimed Pumpkin was secretly fighting with June over inheritance money or preparing to leave the reality show permanently. In truth, most family members were simply trying to survive one of the hardest periods of their lives while cameras and internet speculation surrounded them constantly. Justin Stroud's role in the family also became increasingly complicated during this period. Before meeting June, Justin was virtually unknown to television audiences. Suddenly he found himself married into one of reality TV's most chaotic and scrutinized families. Some fans viewed him suspiciously from the beginning, questioning his motives and accusing him of seeking fame. Others believed he genuinely provided stability for June during her recovery journey. The truth likely exists somewhere more complicated than either extreme narrative. Justin himself has acknowledged past mistakes and legal troubles, but there has been no credible evidence supporting the internet's repeated claims that he faces severe illness or secret criminal investigations. Much of the so-called shocking behavior attached to Justin in gossip videos comes directly from edited scenes within the family's reality show, where producers intentionally amplify tension for dramatic effect. Reality television has always blurred the line between authentic emotion and manufactured conflict, and the Shannon family exists at the center of that phenomenon. Producers understand that audiences tune in for emotional extremes. Tease, screaming arguments, reconciliations, betrayals, and shocking revelations drive ratings. But once those scenes are clipped out of context and reposted online with misleading headlines, they create entirely different narratives that can spread uncontrollably. One emotional moment of June crying in a hospital hallway during Anna's treatment suddenly becomes evidence of her own supposed terminal illness. A clip of Justin appearing frustrated during a family argument becomes proof of a marriage collapse or secret arrest. The internet rewards exaggeration because outrage and fear generate engagement faster than truth ever could. The Shannon family's long history with controversy makes them particularly vulnerable to this cycle. For years, audiences watched June battle addiction while tabloids documented every public mistake in humiliating detail. Her relationship scandals damaged her credibility with many fans, and critics frequently questioned whether she deserved redemption at all. Yet the loss of Anna complicated public opinion. Even those who disliked June recognized the unbearable pain of watching a child die. That emotional contradiction created fertile ground for manipulative content creators who understood audiences were emotionally invested again. Some channels began presenting themselves almost like investigative journalists uncovering hidden truths about the family, when in reality they were recycling rumors from Facebook comments and anonymous gossip forums. The psychological impact of constant death hoaxes should not be underestimated either. Public figures often describe the surreal experience of opening social media to discover thousands of strangers discussing whether they are dying. For families already coping with genuine bereavement, repeated false reports can become emotionally draining. Fans panic. Relatives receive alarming messages. Children encounter horrifying rumors online. In the Shannon family's case, the situation became especially cruel because Anna's death was recent enough that emotions remained raw for everyone involved. Some supporters even criticized YouTube and TikTok for failing to remove misleading videos exploiting the tragedy. Yet the algorithms continued promoting them because sensational content consistently performs well. At the same time, the family's continued participation in reality television created another complicated layer to the situation. Some critics argued that remaining in the public eye naturally invites scrutiny and gossip. Others countered that no amount of fame justifies exploiting real grief for entertainment. This debate intensified after emotional scenes involving Anna's illness aired on television. Certain viewers praised the family for honestly documenting cancer's devastating impact, while others felt uncomfortable watching such private suffering broadcast publicly. Regardless of perspective, the episodes generated enormous online discussion, which in turn fueled even more misleading headlines and conspiracy theories. Some internet users bizarrely claimed Anna's death itself had been exaggerated for ratings, while others insisted the network secretly scripted family conflicts surrounding her illness. These conspiracy theories reveal how distorted online celebrity culture has become, especially around reality television personalities whose real lives are constantly filtered through editing, social media, and tabloid coverage. Despite the chaos, Alana Thompson continued attempting to move forward with her education and adulthood. Her decision to study nursing gained widespread attention, partly because fans viewed it as evidence of maturity and resilience after years of public scrutiny. Many supporters admired that she wanted to pursue a career helping others despite growing up surrounded by instability. Still, internet commentary remained relentless. Every photograph of Alana looking emotional or tired inspired fresh speculation about secret family emergencies or hidden depression. The inability of audiences to distinguish normal human emotion from dramatic scandal highlights the toxic environment young reality stars often face. Alana has spent virtually her entire life performing for cameras, meaning even her grief became public property in the eyes of some viewers. That level of exposure can permanently affect a person's sense of privacy and identity. June herself has occasionally addressed the rumors directly during live streams, expressing frustration over false reports claiming she was dying or hospitalized. She pointed out that many channels spreading the stories never apologize after being proven wrong because the outrage already generated revenue. Unfortunately, misinformation moves faster than corrections online. A sensational headline can accumulate millions of views in hours, while the eventual clarification receives only a fraction of the attention. This imbalance encourages creators to continue pushing increasingly outrageous narratives. Some channels even began inventing entirely fictional medical diagnoses for June based on unrelated photographs or old hospital visits. Others falsely implied Justin planned to leave her during health crises, despite the couple continuing to appear together publicly. The business model behind celebrity death hoaxes depends on emotional manipulation. Fear keeps audiences watching. Confusion increases engagement. Outrage drives comments and shares. For the Shannon family, these tactics became especially effective because their lives already contained genuine tragedy and instability. Viewers could easily imagine another disaster occurring because the family has survived so many painful public moments already. Yet behind the rumors exists a more human reality. A mother grieving her daughter, sisters attempting to heal after devastating loss, a young woman trying to build an adult future while carrying childhood trauma and public scrutiny simultaneously. Those realities are far more complicated than the simplistic narratives presented in clickbait videos. And as long as audiences continue rewarding sensationalism with clicks and attention, the cycle surrounding the Shannon family will likely continue for years to come. Yet even as the family tried to rebuild their lives after Anna's passing, another wave of controversy began crashing into their world. The biggest issue centered around trust, money, and years of unresolved resentment that had never fully disappeared beneath the surface. For longtime viewers of the family's reality shows, the conflict felt inevitable. The Shannon family has always operated under pressure, with fame magnifying every mistake, every betrayal, and every emotional breakdown. But after Anna's death, the emotional stakes became far more serious because grief stripped away the distractions that once hid deeper family wounds. Suddenly, conversations that had been avoided for years could no longer stay buried. One of the most explosive topics involved Alana Thompson's finances. Rumors surrounding her college fund and television earnings spread rapidly online after Alana publicly implied that money she earned as a child star had either disappeared or been mishandled. Fans were immediately furious because they had watched Honey Boo Boo become a cultural phenomenon from a very young age. Audiences remembered the interviews, appearances, spin-offs, merchandise, and reality show success that generated substantial income around her image. Many people assumed that money would naturally secure Alana's future. Instead, allegations emerged suggesting large portions of her earnings were unavailable when she needed the most for college and adulthood. Social media exploded with criticism aimed directly at Mama June. Comment sections became battlefields filled with accusations, anger, and disappointment. Some fans defended June by arguing that addiction and financial chaos had damaged her decision-making for years. Others insisted there was no excuse for mismanaging a child's earnings regardless of personal struggles. The situation intensified after emotional scenes aired showing Alana confronting difficult realities about money, independence, and trust. Those scenes quickly circulated online, often stripped of context, and reposted alongside misleading headlines claiming the family was collapsing entirely behind closed doors. In truth, the reality was more emotionally layered. Alana was entering adulthood while carrying years of complicated history with her mother. Their relationship had survived addiction scandals, separation, public embarrassment, and now devastating grief. Even moments of reconciliation often carried visible tension beneath the surface. During interviews, Alana sometimes appeared torn between love for her mother and frustration over the instability she experienced growing up. Fans connected deeply with those emotions because many viewers had essentially watched Alana mature in real time through television screens over the course of more than a decade. Unlike scripted actors, the Shannon family's real pain could not simply disappear once filming ended. The cameras captured genuine emotional scars that continued affecting relationships long after episodes aired. Pumpkin remained another crucial figure holding the family together during this turbulent period. Over the years, Lauren "Pumpkin" Shannon gradually transformed from comic relief into one of the family's emotional anchors. When June spiraled during addiction struggles, Pumpkin became responsible not only for herself but often for Alana as well. That caretaker role intensified after Anna became ill. Behind the scenes, Pumpkin balanced motherhood, marriage, filming obligations, financial pressures, and emotional support for grieving relatives simultaneously. Viewers who followed the family closely noticed visible exhaustion in her appearance and demeanor throughout recent seasons. Yet despite carrying enormous responsibility, Pumpkin also faced online attacks from critics accusing her of exploiting family drama for television ratings. This reflects one of the darkest realities of reality TV culture. Audiences often demand authenticity while simultaneously punishing participants for exposing painful truths publicly. If family members remain silent, people accuse them of hiding things. If they share emotional experiences openly, critics claim they are exploiting tragedy for attention. The Shannon family became trapped inside that impossible cycle. Justin Stroud found himself increasingly drawn into these conflicts as well. Since marrying June, Justin has often appeared caught between supporting his wife and navigating tense relationships with her daughters. Reality television editing amplified every awkward interaction, every disagreement, and every suspicious glance. Online gossip channels took those moments even further, creating elaborate theories about secret betrayals, hidden affairs, and marriage problems. Some videos falsely claimed Justin planned to leave June due to mounting stress within the family. Others suggested he was secretly controlling finances behind the scenes. None of these rumors were supported by credible evidence, but the internet rarely waits for verification